Hey guys, welcome back to DeHensel Training Systems. I'm Jason DeHensel. Thanks so much for visiting my website today. Today I want to go over with you myofascial release, otherwise known as foam rolling. Now what fascia is, fascia covers all the muscles and organs in your body, all the way from your feet, all the way up to your head. And now after sitting at a desk all day, or after a hard training session, fascia and just your muscles in general tend to get really tight, and they tend to get little adhesions all over them. Alright, now what foam rolling does is it breaks that up, alright? So you can think about it as like a self-massage. That's the way I like to explain it to clients. Now since it goes all the way from your feet up to your head, I like to start out the foam rolling sessions by having the client roll out their feet. Now what I have here is a lacrosse ball, alright? So you can roll out your feet with a lacrosse ball, a golf ball, or even a tennis ball is a little softer. So you start by rolling out your feet, alright? And then you just go 10 to 20 rolls on each side. Now here I have a foam roller, alright? Foam rollers come in all different densities, alright? This is a black one. Black one's pretty dense. You can go all the way up to just doing it on a PVC pipe, which is most dense. Or they make some that are a little softer. They have white ones, even pink ones that are a little, even a little softer for you to get started out on. Alright, so you go, 5 to 10 rolls on each side. Alright, so today I'm just going to go over some basic foam rolling techniques. There's all kinds of different techniques that you can do, getting into your shoulders and all the small muscles. But today I'm just going to go over some basic ones that you can do at home. They're very simple to do, and all you need is one of these foam rollers here. Alright, so what we're going to do is start with your lower back. Alright, so lower back between your pelvis bone and your rib cage. Alright, so if you see here, I have my feet in close to my body, so I'm using my feet to move myself. Alright, so you don't want to be way back here like this, trying to get an ab. You may feel like a little bit in your abdominals if you come back here like this. You just sort of be a little more upright, keep your feet in close, and just use your feet to move yourself. See, it's a small movement here, and you just work out that back, just massaging that back, all right? 10 to 20 rolls, 30 seconds in each section, all right? Now we can move here from the lower back right up to the upper back by walking your feet down, all right? And you can see here I have my hands out like this. This is going to get a little more of your rear delts to the back of your shoulder. Alright, getting right on top of those shoulder blades. Alright, and then you can bring your elbows together. That's going to move your shoulder blades apart and get a little more between your shoulder blades in this rhomboid area. Alright, you work that area out there. Alright, I'm going to keep it short here just for the sake of the video, but you can obviously work on those sections for as much as you need to there to get yourself feeling looser. Alright, so we're going to move to the glutes here. Alright, the hips are usually pretty tight on most people, so this is a great one for you to do, especially if you sit all day. Alright, so you see here, I'm crossing my foot over here. Alright, that exposes that glute a little more to the foam roller. And I have this hand up here, and I'm using my backhand here to just balance. Alright, my foot is moving my body here. Alright, so I just work that out, 10 to 20 rolls, 30 seconds or so there. Alright. And from there you can move right down to the hamstrings. Alright, so hamstring is just between the knee and the hip. Alright, again, I'm using my foot to move myself. Alright, just my hands are there to balance. Alright, and from there, you can move right down to the calves. Alright, and here you can turn your toe outward to get a little more of that outer calf area, the peroneals. Alright, then you can internally rotate, get a little more of that gastroc in there. Alright. And this may feel a little tight or a little tender on most people. And so if it's on a scale of 1 to 10, if it's a 10 and it's feeling really hard on you there, just go ahead and lighten up the pressure a little bit. Alright, and from there we can move to the IT band, which runs from the knee to the hip. Alright, so this is the less intense version where you cross your foot over like this, and you can see my elbows down here on the floor. Alright, and you're just going to pull yourself forward. Again, I'm using my foot here to move myself. Alright, a little bit of my forearm here as well. Alright, so between the kneecap and the hip there. Alright, now you want to avoid your kneecap. You definitely don't want to hit that or any bony areas. Not going to feel very good. But you do want to make sure that you're going straight down the middle of the leg. Now this one can feel probably the most uncomfortable out of any ones that you're going to do here, but it's also probably one of the most beneficial. Alright, and from there, you're just going to move. You can turn right over, and we're going to move to your quads, your hip flexors, right through here. All right, you can put them both down the hip on the foam roller. All right, you can see I'm kind of in this arm knee position here. Again, I'm using my arms to move myself. My feet are up. All right, you're just going to be pulling here. Again, avoid the kneecap. Kneecap's not going to feel very good. All right, and you can turn your toes outward. Get a little more of that inner quad area, a little more of the adductors in there. And you can turn them inward, and you get a little more of that lateral quad there. All right, yeah, again, 10 to 20 rolls there. All right, so you get you feeling good. All right. All right, guys, thanks again for visiting the Hensel Training Systems. I hope that was informative for you. Look back next week here on the website, and we're going to be going over boxing techniques. Thanks again for visiting.